Welcome back to our backyard garden. Today I want to take you along with me. I'm going to be harvesting my garlic scapes. And back in, I want to say early fall, that's around late September into early October of last year, I kickstarted the garlic growing season. And what I did was that I planted my cloves, they overwintered, and now it's the first week of July. It's July 3rd, and I will be going ahead and harvesting all my garlic scapes today. So I really want to take you along with me and show you what is it that I call garlic scapes. Come along, let me show you what is it that I'm going to harvest from the garlic.
The garlic scape is a flower stalk of a hardneck garlic plant. It has a more spicier flavor when compared to the garlic cloves. However, harvesting the garlic scapes allows the plant to focus its energy on the cloves. As a result, we get better yield.
So this is what the garlic scapes looks like, and I'm really going all the way down to this part of the plant, and it doesn't need anything. You just go ahead and kind of just break it out, and that's what happened. And that's the scape. How do I know that my garlic scapes are ready to be harvested? Once you notice that the scapes are forming a coil, and this is what a coil looks like. It's coiling around. And right here you know that it's ready for harvesting. And I'm not, you can, if you want to cut it, you can cut it. So it's soft enough for me to really go all the way down to the beginning of where it starts, and all I do is just break it off and it comes right off, and that's what it looks like.
With lots of garlic scapes harvested, there's so much that you can do with them. I will be trying out lots of garlic scapes recipe this year, and for sure I will be sharing those with you. I will try my hand at making garlic scape pesto. I love shrimp, so most definitely I will try my hand at making garlic scape shrimp. Try just different recipe using that. And also, I will be freezing some of my garlic scapes for future use. Let me know. Have you ever tried garlic scapes before? And if you have, how do you prepare your garlic scapes? Share with me in the comments below.
So if the garlic scape stays too long, they begin to straighten, and this one here is a perfect example of when the garlic scape kind of staying a bit too long. If the garlic scapes stay too long before they're harvested, this is what happens to them. The coil begins to straighten. And this one right here is a perfect example of, you can see that the coil is going away and it's becoming straight. And what happens is that they become a little bit harder. So when you try to use them, you're getting a harder texture than if they're harvested the right time. So it's all about the right timing, because the timing will occur based on the zone that you're growing in. So as I said before, I am growing in zone 5A, and I planted mine back in late September to early October. That's when I I planted my garlic. So I noticed right around the ones in the greenhouse, they were getting ready. The scapes were ready to harvest from around the second week of June, and then these were around the end of June ready. So about the third week, so they're kind of 1 week behind. But I had so much to do, so I said, you know what, let's leave them for a little bit longer. So I noticed that most of them are fine, but when I go through to harvest this bed, I am seeing some that are beginning to straighten. So really, when you want to harvest, it's just about timing. Look at this one here. This one, you can see that it was coiled. It's even bigger. So that's another sign to look for. The scapes are bigger, so you know this one is going to be a little bit harder. Over here I have another bed, and it's about 3/4 bed of garlic. It's a 8x4, but I didn't use all of it for hardneck. And you will only get scapes from hardneck garlic. So that's one of the things you need to look for. So when you're growing, you're buying your garlic cloves for growing, you want to make sure that you're getting the right type of garlic cloves. And what I have here, if you want to harvest scapes, depends on what you want to grow. So most of the garlic that I grew this year, they're hardneck garlic. I do have some elephant garlic growing. So at the very far end of the bed are the elephant, and the ones at the front here are the hardneck. So I'm just gonna go around and show you the difference. At this end of the bed is where I have my elephant garlic, and really it's the first time I'm growing elephant garlic, so I'm learning a lot from just growing different food each year. And I noticed that the elephant garlic, it's supposed to be mild in flavor. Never had it before. I just bought it from a local gardening store last fall, and I have them here. They don't have any garlic scapes, so that's another thing to look for when you're buying, and depends on what you want. It's also my first time growing hardneck garlic, so this is my first ever big garlic scape harvest. Throughout the years when I've been gardening, I usually just put a couple of the ones that I bought from the store to grow. They would grow, but the cloves would be really small, or you just get one big cloves. And then I think it was a year before I did purchase some, and some hardneck one. I didn't know what happened, just that was it. But this year I did devoted a lot of time to growing garlic, and I have over 80, I want to say maybe over 100 garlic plants right in my garden. And I'm hoping to really kickstart my own, saving my own garlic cloves, and also being able to use my own garlic all year round.
Thanks for joining me today. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe as we continue to grow and eat what we grow. All the best!